Hello everyone, it's Mimi and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be drawing my forecast for the week of September 21st, and usually I use my two decks, my card deck and my crystal struck deck, to do these weekly forecasts. However, since I just acquired this new tarot deck, which is Moon Dust Tarot by Foreign Sol, I normally like to quote-unquote break in my new decks, so today I'll be using just this deck to see what they have in store for us for this coming week. So without further ado, let's get started with reading. Wow, we've got the sun and moon in reverse. Well, the moon is upright, the sun is reversed. This is quite fitting actually, because if I remember correctly, there is supposed to be an eclipse around this time. And as always, I always draw a summary card for most of my readings, so let's see what the summary card for this week is. And we have the Hermit. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Magician. Starting the week off with the moon. The moon has themes of going into the next phase of your life, and also, I guess, fertility if you're a woman. And it also has themes of being disillusioned if it's in the reversed position. But since it's upright, I think this is just an indication of whoever this applies to moving on to the next chapter in your life. And this also comes in at a very significant time as we are entering Libra season, plus there is an eclipse coming up. So this is quite a good card to start off the week. Funnily enough, because the two planets in the eclipse are the sun and moon, the sun in reverse this time tells you that you might be burnt out. And I have seen the sun in reverse come out a lot. It could just be that there's a lot going on in your life right now and you feel very overwhelmed and you don't really have the time to take a break. So these two cards in the beginning come in very fittingly. So do remember to take your breaks whenever you need to. Moving on, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and this is an almost there card, kind of, because 9 isn't quite completed yet, as those are the 10 cards instead. So Pentacles also can refer to anything financial or something in the material world, or anything to do with long-term plans. You might have hit a bump in the road during your plans or goals while working towards your goals maybe, and you took a risk and maybe that risk wasn't playing out quite so well. So this is a good time to kind of just look at what you have and not be too ambitious, and remember what your long-term goals actually are, because it's easy to be distracted by opportunities that may seem too good to be true. We also have the Three of Pentacles, and to me this is also a sign that your rewards might not be instant, because it is different for everybody, and your hard work is paying off, and you just have to be consistent and you will be making progress. You might not see your progress at this moment, but I can assure you it's slow but steady. Moving on, we have the Eight of Swords, and this is a card of restrictions. You might not have literal restrictions, but some of these could be self-imposed or just in your mind, as swords are the suit of the mind and communication. So this might be some imposter syndrome for some of you, and hopefully this doesn't get to you too much, because you are talented, and I know whoever is watching you, I am sure you have clear goals that you want to achieve. So if you do have any mental blockages or imposter syndrome, never lose sight of your goals, and they should help you stay on your path and not lose your way. This card ties in with some of the previous ones. We have the Chariot in reverse, and I feel like in this case, this signifies a kind of lack of control. So maybe it's a good time to really buckle down and revisit your long-term goals, given that we've also gotten 2 Pentacle cards here and 1 Sword card. So the Chariot asks you to take control of your life. Do not let others control you. To end off the week, we've got the 9 of Wands in reverse, and this is a creativity card. In the cat version, it's a cat surrounded by a wall of nice, cozy yarn. And in this case, I think it also is to do with breaking down your barriers and letting some people in and allowing yourself to trust others to help you, because shutting yourself in sometimes doesn't have the best outcome. So not everybody is out to get you, and who knows, if this is a creative venture, some people might genuinely want to help you, so it's okay to accept help from others sometimes. Our summary card this week is the Hermit, and this is all about introspection and reflection and looking within yourself. So I think it ties in really well with the long-term goals I mentioned. We have our new chapter beginning with the eclipse, quite literally represented here by the moon and sun, and taking control again with the Chariot. So this is quite a fitting summary card for this week. And why do I look at the bottom of the deck? I normally look at it to see if there are any hidden messages, and for this week we of course have the Magician, so that also ties back into what I've been picking up so far. The Magician tells of leveraging your skills, and it's kind of like making things happen. Magicians kind of do that. So don't lose sight of your talents, and remember with the Hermit to do some self-reflection, and if you have hit that bump in the road, some meditation or journaling might help you this week. And remember what your strengths are and how they can help you to accomplish your goals. And that concludes my reading for the week of September 21st. This is the first weekly reading I've done with this deck, and I feel like the messages flow particularly well with this one. I shall see how it works with the other 2 decks that I have, of course. If you would like a more personalized reading of this type, my Ko-Fi is available in the description, and I offer other types of readings as well. My resources, including this deck and the other 2 decks that I own, are also in the description. And let me know if any of the points brought up in this video resonated with you. If you've watched until here, thank you so much for watching, and take care of yourself. Never lose sight of your goals and what your talents are, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. Take care and bye!